Come out ready to play.
All right, let's get it started.
The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
And when you scout him on tape, you see the big wind-up delivery. But one other thing I noticed, when it's time to turn it loose, to let that ball go, he gets out of his hands quickly at that point and gets from A to B, B being the receiver, with some dispatch.
All right. Chiefs always play the users pretty tough, so.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now a second down throw for Winston.
Oh, my goodness.
This is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it third down. Time for a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City. It's quite a unit. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Let's go.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Winston. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Great start.
And taken right at the 35. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll have the former Oklahoma Sooner calling the shots. At quarterback will be Sam Bradford.
Well, his ratio was good last. Quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He spins free, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Now it's Hunt. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. A look at the starters now defensively for the Bears. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
On 3rd down, it's Hunt. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
Mr. Marshall can get it started here.
Ready to go as they take
How
the
good they can
field.
cover the
They're going to have
outside.
to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not
goodness,
picking up
such a
couple
weak
first
thing.
downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Off the play fake, Winston sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Justin Houston in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
I just can't do anything with him.
Incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over, right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out with field position.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here. They can go ahead and do it.
Oh, my goodness.
And the pressure gets to Bradford, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Off the play fake.
Get him.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still
Starting
don't
very
believe we
young
get
and
it.
low
Third
overall
and long,
line
right
this
call
year.
action.
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 3 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Now Howard.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more. He certainly has big playability, and we just saw it on display.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those.
Oh, right into his hand. That's my fault.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Let's turn down. Wait, let's do the in-game commentary here. Let's try a solid 80. Getting some feedback from the chat from Mr. McPeak. Thank you.
And out come the Chiefs now. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives out.
The ball comes out. Bradford's lost it.
Huge.
But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Stacking up.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Domino tear. What's up with
the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
All right, let's get that covered sack here. Come on.
Third and long for Bradford.
Get him. Oh, I love it. These young kids are good. These young kids are good, man.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll return it from the 6. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now they'll run it on the taunts. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 0-0 our score. And we're back to Soldier Field after this. Second down, Winston. Leaves this one for Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. first down, they run with Howard. And
nice
this
run.
is up past the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. The strong safety position of making the tackle. And
stepping up for the real tie injury.
Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Jameis on second down.
Get a couple of that.
At the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On play action, Winston.
Oh my goodness.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Get it.
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's it while laying down. None of my
being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Throwing again. Bradford on second and 10. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now it's a bootleg with Bradford.
Oh.
Here complete to his tight end. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Don't worry about me, Ben.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Just feeling things out.
A play fake. Bradford.
I started talking when I win.
Finds his
And I'm winning.
Terrence Williams. And he'll have
Now
it
I was
past
waiting for this
midfield
hand
almost to
in
the
it.
40
Sam
before being
Bradford,
taken
4
down.
out of 5.
23 yards on the play.
Someone's got to step up and make a play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Bradford on second down.
Come on, break loose. Look at Bradford's terrible.
And a big loss is here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the
I don't know what
afternoon.
to say. You just laugh at that.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Oh, and that's cool.
Now Bradford will lead brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just try to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
Probably the
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back uses legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Should have had that. That was an easy cut.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
I'm going to do it for the Major League Edge.
Here on this drive. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman.
What if I just turned it down a lot more? I don't want it to be totally dead. It sounds pretty bad when you're not talking. It makes you feel like you gotta fill it, and I don't want to fill it. Let's try 30. It's all an experiment. Oh my goodness. How about now? Is it better, or is it still doesn't seem like they made a difference? Third and 7. Oh, goodness.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard.
Sneaker in there. Let's go.
Absolute mess. And not what he was hoping for there. Is this a hit in the end zone for a touchback? The Chiefs offense is now making their way back onto the field. And right now these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, they start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down the playbook a little bit.
Yes! Baller, baby. He's been on fire. He's been on fire. Nice. Started coming on at the end of last season with a lot of INTs. Made the Pro Bowl. Take that. Take that. That's for you, David Cleek. That's for you. I just don't run with Winston because he's slow as molasses.
He played baseball for Florida State too, and you saw his legs.
All right, Ben. If you got it, I want to hear you use your mic later tonight. Let's see how awesome you can make the game. The Giants. The Super Bowl hit. And see from Mr. Ben David, which is a joke. Alright, 7-0, second right side. 3 timeouts left. I think I can get the ball back here.
Sam Bradford heading back out as he and his offense get ready to go again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try to heighten your play.
Damn. Tell you what, acquiring D-Lag is the best thing I ever did. We had 2 forced fumbles against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last game. And an interception. Alright. Kansas City's helping me out. I'm just making a big stop here.
Already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. There we go. Sam Bradford may be the worst quarterback I've ever seen play in CC. Come on, bird. Let's go. Break one to the outside here. Alright. Turn over the ball. Get out of here. With a 7-0 lead going into half. See if we can do some stat padding here, out to the outside.
For the best ones, it just upsets them.
Look at long, just bounce out. Oh! Oh! So close. Huge pick. Come on.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Terrible flash for this way. And there goes the points. Oh, 7-0. That's alright. As long as I don't get the L. Playing not to lose.
The Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
One good thing is that the Chiefs have only been really coming out in these 2 1-by-2 sets with I haven't really had to play the young linebackers that often.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game. I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now,
No, don't take it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Big stop here, big stop. Terrible defensive call.
Kansas City has a 1st down.
All the blitz, and sends off the road route to get Carson. Alright. Funny story, 9200, and I picked them up on free agent. It was a 76 overall, right end, with a quick development. So I signed him, and now he's starting. He reds again with the stop. I think the Bears might have the best secondary in the league. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Nice. I'm trying to play. Kansas City's handling me right now.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. They look to add to that lead. How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
Playing not to lose, that's what I'm doing.
And to get a little more push. This is Marshall. Takes this to the 27, getting 4 yards. When we see those runs to the perimeter, we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Need to get an insurance touchdown here. This is just not fun.
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one. No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game of baseball on both sides, so the tension continues to build.
Oh my, who? Is that Ragland? He will not let me catch a ball over there. I'm never doing that. Hickens.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see? Yeah, I think you got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out. That forces 4th down.
Let's go.
Now getting set to go. These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball around. As you said, not even get to the red zone.
Foul stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Well, this is 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, a few different plays, but stay with it. This one is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry. Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree,
Alright, 3rd and 10.
you don't have defenders breathing.
Okay, I got those steps in.
defensive backs making plays on the football.
Stands after this awful. Alright, come on, bud. This one's for you. Ooh, look at it. Block and set now. No turnovers. Oh, nice goal. Closed up. Got on the turbo a little quick though. They're worried about one now.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases are really good split right there. To try to blitz it. They'll buy some time running. Dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle.
That was a button smash to the wrong guy.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller,
That's what it is.
they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays.
Come on now, 2 yards.
Many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's what he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. A lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout.
Put Marshall in there, see if he can break into the outside here. Oh, bad play. Just a bad play. Looks like he was sneaking up there.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means
Bears offense not looking too sharp.
if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yards. Now 2nd down, throw for Winston.
Oh, look at the rookie. Winston just right in the basket. That was a nice play. Hold that back. Right. Solid 9 yards. That's what Keith Marshall does right there. 72 overall back. Comes in. Our speed back here in Buffalo. Oh! Triangle was open. That's what you get for having a weak ass
Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack. Imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Winston. Being chased down. He's going to go down again.
because they kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First and 10. To Williams. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them locked on their heels.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Pass interference, defense.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Zach Zenner, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, You light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing them incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it, and I'll be darned if they don't get the 1st down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams, and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Winston. And he fires one incomplete. Mike Gillisley, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he comes back with one complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Bradford now to throw on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
To throw is Winston. Flushed out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
It's time to play. Hey,
They're looking to throw this. Winston throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Winston. Miller on the catch over the middle. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run forward Marshall, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw, and this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. Back to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Howard with his sights on a 3rd straight 1,000-yard season to begin his career. Here's 1st and 10. Winston here to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel